Hello, I'm Oluwayemi Osite. I'm a teacher. I teach CRS Social Studies in the secondary school. Sometime last month, I came across something in the GSS Social Studies. It was stated there that children from broken homes end up as criminals, and I tried to make the students know that this is not always true in all cases, that we have children from broken homes that end up well as role models that we can look up to in society. Okay, so sometime again last week, while taking the SS1 student CRS on the topic right and obligation of family members, it was stated in their CRS textbook, Essential CRS, that children from broken homes end up as vagabonds and criminals. Wow, this is a very strong word to use for this set of people. So I decided to engage some other people in the society to hear their point about this statement. Please enjoy their opinions as they share with us. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Maranatha. So, do children from broken homes end up as criminals and vagabonds? Well, it's not exactly black and white. There's a little bit of gray in the middle. When a child doesn't grow up with nurture, doesn't grow up with love or care of both parents, or the absence of one parent, there's bound to be a manifestation in the thoughts, the feelings, the behavior, and the attitude of the child, and that's when we have miscreants. And miscreants in the sense that a person who emotionally abuses another person is, well, basically a vagabond, and being a vagabond goes beyond just being a criminal. So one would argue that these things actually are very important, because the care and the presence, the nurturing, the training of the parents, the guardians, the guidance rather of the parents is very, very important. It's important in the sense that for the Bible, well, let's take an example of the Bible. The Bible says that train up a child in the way he should grow, and when he's old, he will not depart from it. So this training that should be instilled into the child starts as a result of nurturing through lifestyle. And when there's no lifestyle, or when the child can't see a direct lifestyle to copy, he can't see a direct trait to emulate, he's going to pick up traits from somewhere else, and usually it's from the environment. And where the environment of the child is not favorable, in the sense that we okay, take for example, we find more criminals from broken homes that live in ghetto areas, and because of the already budding criminality around them, they would emulate these behaviors. At the same time, you find individuals that emulate the characters of people that are mentors to them aside from their parents, and they pick up these traits, and they're able to reshape and remold their lives as a result of this broken home. So this in the sense that this broken home stands as a drive, a motivation. So basically, divorce, that is the major reason for broken homes, would stand as a motivator to either do good or do bad. So do children from broken homes end up as criminals and vagabonds? Yes. But at the same time, children from broken homes can end up as role models and what have you. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Abigail. Children from broken homes end up being vagabonds and criminals. So my take on this is, actually there's a 60% chance, or should I say there are 60% chances of this child being a vagabond and also a criminal, a child from a broken home. Because I feel every parent has a duty or has duties to give towards their children. So the best thing is having the perfect home. And remember, a perfect home doesn't mean there are no arguments or there are no ups and downs. So what I would say is this: before two people can agree to be parents, before two adults can agree to be parents, I believe these adults must be able to sit down and tell themselves they must work hand in hand, not just because of themselves, but because of the children they are trying to bring into the world. These kids are actually looking up to them for a lot. Parents have a lot to do or to affect or effect a child's life. sometimes, or should I say, some children in Nigeria grew up with either single parents or broken homes, and this has affected them a lot. They're either being traumatized for some number of years before they can actually pick up. So, what about those ones who can pick up? They end up being vagabonds, they end up being traumatized, they end up being criminals. Some of them end up being prostitutes. I say parents have a lot to do because these children are looking at them, looking up to them, not just financially, mentally as well. So I say before two adults can bring children into the world, they must be able to sit and tell themselves they are working as partners and team. They are working as a team because most times it's what we show to these children they actually become. So why not us fulfill our own duties as parents in order not to have a broken home, which might affect the life of these children and not just affecting their life? Because whatever a child becomes, he or she begins to work on that as a parent when he or she becomes a parent too. And that's affecting a family, another family, and not just another family. When it's affecting a family, it's affecting the society. So I still stand with parents should try their best, sit down and decide to be the best parent they can be just because of the children they want to bring into the world. Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you so much, Miss Abigail and Maranatha, for lending your voices to this. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now back to the statements we are talking on, which is children from broken homes end up as vagabond and criminals. What is my own thoughts on it? Well, I think generalizing that children from broken homes end up as vagabond and criminal is a great injustice to these children, because it is already bad for them that they are being raised by single parents. It's already bad for them that are being raised in a broken home. Now you telling them or having thoughts towards them that they end up as vagabond and criminal, you're already killing their morale. And being brought up or being raised up by single parents or in a broken home doesn't necessarily mean that the children will end up as vagabond and criminals. Even children that are being raised by in a family where both parents are available, if they are not well taken care of, they can end up as vagabond and criminal. So that is a very strong, it is too strong words to use for these children. It is dehumanizing to generalize that children from broken home end up as vagabond and criminals, and it is sad that this is coming from even a textbook that is being used in schools. What seeds are you growing in the mind of these children? That means you are growing a negative seeds in them. When they see their fellow children that are being raised in a broken home, in a by single parents, they already write them off and, oh, this one is likely to end up as vagabond and criminals, which is not good for this set of people. So I would like if the Ministry of Education can look into this and call the publisher of this book into order to edit this statement that they are making in the text, because a lot of children are reading it, they are taking it as the right thing. Thank you.